sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to The Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I can do it. I mean, it'll be another short one, I
Let's
think.
get it.
Yeah, so basically, the session opens, and we're basically in hot pursuit. So you have our war machine Yama, which is being driven by the enemy, and also has August's like shadow demon inside of it. That's in the front. Then you have the Knuckle Dragger, which is like the crazy souped up demon grinder war machine that we were trying to steal but didn't manage to because the were rat boss like took it. That's like in the middle, and then we're in like a different war machine pursuing them. And to make a long story short, it was a long nail biting combat. And we do actually manage to take out all of the enemies on the demon grinder, and the shadow demon actually does put in the work and kills the last like werevulture or whatever he was on Yama before Yama like flips over. So after the combat is all said and done, we take the Knuckle Dragger, we repurpose the Wrecking Ball to drag Yama back up. We find a safe spot to rest, and then just a couple quick details like Chukka and Clunk, we managed to save them and they're unconscious, but it seems like they are alive. We took the were-rat boss captive for questioning, of course, and the last thing that happened that I wrote down was that Vin finally manages to reverse engineer the signal of the cyborg scorpion thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like the signal is coming directly contra Abyss and not a long distance away. And that is where we open the session.
That's right. So you guys have pulled your two war machines into the into a like crevice in the wasteland. And I believe you have this were-rat, albino were-rat. He's bloody and beaten. He's got a black eye patch. And you have him manacled to a like steam vent inside of the big demon grinder war machine. This big demon grinder war machine, you are certain, is the one that Chukka and Clunk made that was purchased by Rictus to give to Maggie. But it seems that she went back, or he didn't maybe give it to her, and he took it. So this is like one of the nicest war machines in Fort Knucklebones, bar none. And yeah, we can pick up with whatever you guys want to do. You have this were-rat tied up.
And it's like the end of the day, the same day this all happened.
Yeah. I believe we basically left off and we found someplace safe to camp.
Yep.
Our war machine is fucked up, but we're going
true.
to start doing post-battle stuff. So Ophelia is going to ask August if he has the resources for Zone of Truth.
Not at the moment.
Neither does she. So.
I think we're all probably a little light on resources right now.
if we can keep an eye on this guy for the next 6 to 8 hours. And I think we could get some more reliable answers.
I do have the means to charm. No, wait, that's charm monster. He's not a monster.
Yes, he is.
Is he? Oh, I think it was a person, which my whole person worked.
Well, doesn't it like it's tiered down, right? So you can hold monster a person still, right? Because it just ends up being creature. Yeah, see, so hold person is for people, but then hold monster does people and monsters. That's how it works, right? I mean, I think so. Yeah. So charm
One
monster.
creature you can see within range.
Yeah, so it turns to creature at charm monster.
So I don't like what would be better, like trying to charm this person to think that he's a friend, or making him zone. Because I think that like with Zone of Truth, he can just refuse to answer, can't he? Like we have to fucking find a way to.
So we combine both, make him a bit more apt to talk.
Or we break his legs and tell him we'll do worse if he doesn't fail to save.
He works for Rictus. I don't know how effective that'll be.
Well, I will add, he is a rat.
Well, I can cast that now, or we can wait till the morning for Zone of Truth. It's up to you.
I was going to mention Zone of Truth. Yeah, that would probably be the best.
Yeah, Zone of Truth, I think, guys, that's probably the best. I think we're all in agreement here. All of us came up with the same idea, Zone of Truth, yeah.
Thank you, London. Much appreciated.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try Charm Monster now, right? It's fairly easy for you to get that resource back, so.
Is there, I don't see one here, is there an inherent time limit with Charm Monster? Can you keep charming the same person again and again and again, or do they get, like, immunity for a certain period of time?
It lasts an hour. When you fail, if you fail to save, you have the charm.
Yeah, I've only seen that rider and like monster abilities, not spells.
Yeah, so I think you can just do it again.
Well, if there's nothing else going on, I don't see why not. Maybe put him in a better mood for tomorrow, or at least get some more information about how he feels about everything.
Perhaps we can try it now, and if he's forthcoming, we can save ourselves a Zone of Truth spell for tomorrow.
Well, the problem is we don't know if he's lying, if he's good at it. With Zone of Truth, we know for sure.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I also think we just make an attempt, and getting answers tonight isn't necessarily the goal. It's just establish what we want and then let him stew on it for the night.
Test the waters.
You know, like when we would throw somebody in the deepest cell we had until they were more willing to talk.
Listen, I mean, we're not the ones who need to tell the truth. We could just promise him that Mad Maggie will give him riches beyond what Rictus can provide. Riches, power, whatever he wants to hear.
Well, maybe we shouldn't promise him the hells and everything. But certainly he has an opportunity to live under Maggie. If Rictus finds out he fails, he's a dead rat. That's maybe the best angle we can go at.
As good of incentive as any, I imagine.
Some future is better than no future.
If Tanis is gonna charm this guy, London's gonna climb on top of the war machine and just like be on scout duty and make sure there's no other patrolling war machines that come our way.
Okay, I'll let you know.
So we're doing the charm monster then? That's the plan? I mean, there is something else we can handle tonight. What Vin just learned. We could also handle that.
Can we, though?
Well,
Then give me a I'm smart check. Investigation?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You have a feeling that it might be a few days travel away.
plus, we still have to repair Yama. Vin needs
Yeah.
some time to see if it's even drivable.
Okay, yeah, that's fair then. I thought it would be a little closer.
Even then, the state we're in, I'm wary of going any place we don't know.
Absolutely not. But we are not going anywhere. I have one spell slot left.
All right, well let's get this guy out into the open so that we can begin the interrogation process. I'll go ahead and go into the knuckle dragger and
Okay.
unlock the manacle
Sure.
from one
Oh,
arm
just-
and then.
Sorry. I just wanted a guidance, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. If I need to do like a strength check.
Did you
but,
guys
know,
wake him up?
He was awake. He never went unconscious.
He was awake? Okay.
He was held.
He was held personed, and then that's worn off by now.
Okay. All right. So as you open up the little manhole and drop down inside, you will see this bloodied white were rat with his hands behind his over his head, kind of slouched back, legs crossed.
Go on then. Get it over with. Just kill me.
I don't have any reason to kill you.
Hey, you big heroes finally caught a rat, did you?
Just because we are enemies doesn't mean I need you dead. First, we need some, I don't know, something more valuable than your death would be what you know about what Rictus has been up to and where he's holding Mad Maggie. So I'm going to go ahead and release you for a second, and we're going to go have a conversation with the rest of my friends outside. But if you do wish for death, you can go ahead and run the first chance you get, and you will find it quick.
Make a intimidation check. Nice.
So 26, I mean, I got a guidance in there. I might as well just throw it in
Yeah,
there.
sure.
And no dirty 30s today.
All right. So you so I'm going to present a scenario. You can play it off as a badass, but I imagine when you unhook the manacle, he immediately headbutts you and is going to try to make a run for it. How do you coolly subdue him?
Oh man, with an intimidation kind of thing.
No, you can do whatever. You can tackle him, whatever. I'm just saying how well it. You
Okay,
know,
that's
you,
fine.
He
So
doesn't
I
try
got
to
the-
run. He doesn't get away. There's no skill challenge or anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna grab a piece, from all the damage the knuckle dragger took. I'm sure that there's like a piece of scrap like hanging from the wall.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it and just throw it and just hit him in the back of the head.
Yes,
and he like
yes.
gets out of the hatch and then like falls down the side of the curved hole onto the ground like
Perfect.
fucking
Yes.
borderline concussion.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you can restrain him once again. And he's kicking and screaming and cussing.
You're lucky you went missing after the Doom run. We couldn't gut you right away. So I figured I'd take something you'd come back for.
And he kind of looks over at the now slowly recovering Chukka and Clunk, who I imagine have gotten out of the war machine, and maybe August is helping patch them up or something like that. And he'll say,
The birds were easy. Only issue was Rictus wanted them alive. We just wanted you hurt.
Thought about us? How sweet.
Where's that little metal friend of yours? Hope nothing bad happened to him.
That answers a question for us already, so you did have something to do with it.
I don't know shit.
Look, I'm gonna be real. Ophelia, my friend, the lizard woman with the very large hammer that once belonged to your fucking boss, wants to smash your kneecaps in slowly and painfully. We can either do it her way, or you can just kind of do it my way. I'm being nice. You didn't have to headbutt me back there. Just tell us where we need to go, and we let you walk. Maybe we let you walk in the wasteland of Avernus, but you'll still be walking.
I want your 27 that you rolled a second ago to stand.
Okay, it was actually 27 with the guidance. Yeah,
With the guidance, yeah. So you can tell that he's nervous. All of you guys surrounding him. He's by himself. You very well could just kill him in the desert here and leave him. But he knows that you need him. So that's it then. I either spill me guts, or you break me fucking legs. That's it, huh?
I mean, what's the best case scenario if you go back to Rictus like this? After all that ichor you just lost?
And the birds, and the machine, and us.
And your crew, they're mostly
We're
dead.
trying to help you here.
What do you want from me?
The information that'll put Rictus out of work.
So that's it then. You came here for Maggie. You think the warden would leave her unattended way out here? You lot are dumber than I thought.
The warden. Go on.
Maggie built the fort. Every system, every machine. Rictus, he ain't stupid. He was ready to kill her, you know. That was the plan. Problem was, Furnace kept sputtering after being run dry so long. Started falling apart. Only person in the fort knows the furnace is Mad Maggie. So, he put her to work.
So you're saying that Mad Maggie is in the furnace in Fort Knucklebones?
He had a special spot carved out down there. In the furnace. Special room just for her. Not on the...
So why?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, why can't our magics reach her? We try to contact her, it's blocked. Why?
You fancy magic type. He made a special fucking room. Are you dense?
Elaborate, then.
I don't know. I don't know how your fucking magic works. I just know that she ain't on the prison levels. No, no, no. He got her close enough she can hear the machine run, and far enough that no one can hear her. She's in the core.
And you were there to see it. You do know an awful lot. I'm assuming you saw it with your own two eyes?
I know a thing or two. But no, I didn't see it. The Scave sisters brought her down there. I'll tell you one thing, Primes. Knowing where Maggie is don't make her reachable.
why you think I'm telling you everything. Even if you manage to slip in and make it to the core, and that's a big if, you'll never make it back out again. The furnace is a deep, dark pit. The deeper you go, the less anyone cares who you are and what you want. Best case, you die quick. Worst case, you live long enough to understand why Rictus buried her so deep. Either way, I know that you're already a walking corpse.
Boss had the same opinion about us. Didn't turn out too good for him.
How'd it turn out for your driver, eh?
And where is he at?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I thought we had an understanding. You keep talking, and you get to walk till we're done.
What's it matter to you? He's dead.
Does he seem like he's fronting to get in our heads, or...
Make an insight check.
I do have
Yeah, do it.
determine if the creature is lying.
Yeah, do it.
Well, inside of 22, probably good enough.
Well, okay, then perfect. So I can give you both. You both get this. He sees no reason to lie to you. Because it doesn't fucking matter either way. Like, in his opinion, it does not matter what happens. If you guys want to know, sure, why not? Get yourselves killed. And now I don't have to do it. But, as far as, Gunner being dead, he's dead certain about that.
The warden, he didn't like losing all the chits in the race. Didn't like losing his best driver. So he figured somebody needed to learn what happens when you cost him. Scave Sisters said they tore apart your little metal friend piece by piece. They said they took pleasure in it.
They bragged about it, but you didn't see a piece? No trophy, no nothing?
When the Scave Sisters said they did a job, they did the fucking job. Too bad that you weren't there to help him, eh? He might have lasted a little longer.
He went out into the wastes. Whatever happened. You know what happened after they found him?
He could explain that the Scathe Sisters were meant to meet Gunner out in the wastes and kill him. And that's what they did.
So then why'd they take his body?
From all I know, they left him out there to rust.
Can I grab the hive scorpion that Vin was looking at?
Sure.
And I'm gonna not so pleasantly throw it at him.
What in the
Explain
nine
that.
is this?
He has no
Those things
idea.
were crawling over the gut grinder. when we
Would
found
you
it.
get this bloody thing off of me?
Those things were where we found Gunner's, the gut grinder. So if they left him out there, either those things took his body, or those fucking Scathe Sisters are a bunch of God's damned liars. and they didn't do the job, and they just found it and assumed that he was dead and took the credit for their work.
The Scape sisters don't fuck around. I don't know what this bloody thing is, but all I knows is they say he's dead, so he's dead. You primies need to ask yourselves something. If the warden did that to your little friend just to make a point, what do you think he's gonna do to you when he finds out about this? As soon as you arrived, we had a runner go report in. By now, Rictus has got the fort locked down better than what's the fucking devil that's got the obsessed with money?
Mammon?
Yeah, better than Mammon's vault.
Yeah, we kind of figured that was going to happen. But, you know, how long until Rictus runs out of Ichor and the population turns on him like they turned on Maggie? You don't think we can wait it out? What's he going to do without the population behind him? And then we come in because, hey, we now have a whole bunch of Ichor to our name. And we have a big-ass war machine. And what does he have?
You think you can hold that safe house all by your lonesome?
We don't have to. We can blow the fucking thing up. Get rid of his Ichor.
Listen, primies. You think you're smart, but you're not. Rictus has been planning this for a long time. And who the fuck are you?
Can't be that good at planning. We're still here.
Not for long,
We're-
primies.
We're
Not for
just
long.
dumb enough to test him.
We'll see about that. Now, did I answer the questions to your liking?
Think
think
so.
so.
We'll hang out here and give you some food and water for tonight. Make sure your story checks out tomorrow morning, and then keep our end of the deal.
See you in the morning, primies.
I'll, if that's it with him, then I'll drag him back to the knuckle dragger.
Mhm.
Again, tie him up, and probably be like, Vin, you should probably put an alarm spell around that in case he does manage to claw his way out and tries to escape.
Good idea. She
Um,
can do that.
Ophelia, did you want to say something?
This may have been implied before we did it. Hopefully, I absolutely would have searched this guy for any knives, lockpicks, anything.
I think he
that can
might have
use.
had 2 soul coins on him. And weapons. That's about it.
Anything stripped off.
Yeah,
just
no problem.
taken.
No problem. You can keep them 2 soul coins. And then yeah, I mean other weaponry and stuff, you could get rid of all that stuff. You've searched him down very thoroughly, and he's good.
After Vin does the alarm spell and we're kind of like away from the were-at, she'll say to someone like maybe Tannis and Ophelia, since they're probably around, so what do we think, Tannis, you seem to think that what, there's a connection between the cyborg scorpion thing and Gunner's missing parts? I mean, I think it's plausible.
I mean, there's two ways I look at it. I mean, one, the Skate Sisters, he's telling the truth. And the Skate Sisters got to him and left him out there to rust. And these mechanical fucking things grabbed his parts and brought it back to the hive mind. Or they grabbed him first and the Skate Sisters took credit. But this thing was crawling over the gut grinder when we got there. There was just one of them, right? Just this one?
No, there's a couple.
Oh, there was a few of them?
Mhm.
I mean, they were swarming the gut grinder. They were there. And now you just figured out where the signal goes back to. He must be there. So I do
I think you're right. I mean, I can't think of any other possibility, except of course, I mean, if he's there, that brings up the question of who else is there.
I don't know that many other mechanical people other than he mentioned that one other war machine thing that they traveled with, but it didn't seem like she made it here ever, so. But he's certainly unique in that aspect. A sentient mechanical thing person.
I'm extremely curious, but we're so limited on time. It's a tough decision to make.
Could you bring us over the map right quick?
I absolutely can.
So we can maybe take a quick look-see.
Of course.
I recall the sendings I tried to send to Gunner were blocked in a similar fashion to the ones to Maggie. So there is a chance he's in the furnace as well. But I do think him being taken by the hive after the Skate Sisters left him for dead seems more likely.
Probably the clearest connection we have right now.
Okay, so we're
here, and I think we said that like G17 or F18 is kind of where we thought he might be, or G16.
That's where he was kidnapped from.
Oh. But the signal's very close. It was
within a couple days of Contra Abyss.
Yeah, does Geargrave not raise anybody's hackles?
Oh, yeah.
That just seems like an on-the-nose name.
And Geargrave is the place that Mahadi said, like, there is a whole... Like, there was, like, the bunch... Like, it was a dragon's horde of, like, war machine stuff that the dragon died, but, like, Scavers still go in there and find shit, right? So... Do we think there's, like, a new power setting in?
I mean, if
the only
Yeah,
other
could be.
spot is that... Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The big black pool right next to the Corona Artifactor that I think that's where we saw like some giants wrangling like a big black ball of ooze or something like that.
That's around there, yeah.
So one of those two.
Geargrave makes the most sense. Whatever these undead machine hybrid things are, they're going to need raw materials more than just one gunner.
Yeah, you'll recall the monsters that you fought before were like undead, half cyborg, half skeleton.
Yeah, like a
thing.
flesh golem with metal bits.
Kind of, yeah.
And it was at the abandoned soul siphon, which is pretty close to Geargrave. I mean, if we're gonna go after Gunner now, that's where I would go.
Is that where we're going next to try and find Gunner?
You have to cross the river.
That means going back to the Crimson Caravanserai.
Which is pretty far out. You got to go back up and then back down.
Yeah, I mean, are we considering changing tack again and going there.
I thought this whole thing was to get to the fort right here.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying we should go there now. We need to finish what we started in Fort Knucklebones.
Gotcha.
But we had talked about going back to the Crimson Caravanserai, and Mahadi said that there is a chance that what we need to fix the hypogonic neurocircuitry resonance rate is in the gear grave.
Wow.
So
Do you have that written down somewhere, Tannis?
Yeah, can you
how
say
do
it
you
without?
know?
my hand every time I say it.
I think if we're going to go that route, it has to be after Maggie's back. He already knows we're on the scent.
Yeah, especially after today. Time is even more of the essence than it was before.
I don't like the idea of leaving Gunnar behind, but I think this is our chance to get Maggie out before he decides she's too much of a danger to be left alive.
I mean, it does seem like we have some insurance in the fact that if Maggie dies, the furnace collapses.
How are we even gonna get into the fort, let alone to the
Yeah.
depths of the furnace?
That's the main question, I feel like.
All right, well, we all know we have little time. First order of business, I think, if I may, Gauntlet, which of these war machines are we going to use going forward?
I feel like it's your call. You're really the only one who can drive them.
Well, if you say so, then
To be fair, Ophelia might have a thing or two to say about it because the Demon Grinder is not fuel efficient.
I was just about to ask this. Yes, what is the difference in fuel usage?
I think I have it in my rules. Yeah, a Demon Grinder gets 1 hex per charge on a soul coin. You get
Yeah, like
3.
I don't know if this is a commuter vehicle.
Certainly not.
It's basically gets a third of the mileage.
I mean, we were kind of short on soul coins as it was. If we start eating them at 3 times the speed, might not last too long out there.
Well, I agree. I mean, this thing is definitely a Nika guzzler, but if we're not going to drive it, the question then becomes, what in all the hells do we do with it?
I guess it technically belongs to the Magpies.
Chuck and Clunk, they know the machine better than we do.
Maybe see if the Iron Fangs want it for all the shit we've put them through.
Before we give it away,
Yeah.
let's
Well,
just
not giving it away. It's it's an investment for the future.
So
let's handle
weekend
that
car.
after.
Yeah, where it's like, give it to people who we can call and be like, hey, can we borrow this?
Because we still may have to do a doom run against Rictus.
Yeah.
And it would be really nice to be in this thing for that.
Speaking of which, Vin, can you do a diagnostic check on Yama? How bad is it actually looking?
All right, very well. Better done sooner than later. She'll go over and she'll begin her assessment.
Okay. Let's see.
While Vin's doing that, Richter still has to answer to the people, to the fort in some capacity, yeah? Is there any chance we can go and challenge him to a Doom run, or is this all the rules of the fort are suspended and we're gonna get attacked as soon as we walk in there?
That was kind of the idea, is that we're going to challenge him to a doom run, but the Blister Man had recommended that we basically expose his coup by getting Maggie back so that we can rally the people behind Mad Maggie again, and then basically say, challenge you for control of the fort on the track, where the track decides.
Yeah, put him in a position where he can't just execute us without a revolt.
Right. But for that, we need Mad Maggie, which means we need to get into the fort, which is still the
Yeah.
big problem.
Well, if there was one thing we just learned a few sessions ago, it's that there's an entire faction beneath the fort that knows their way around it better than anyone else.
Yeah, if there are back entrances in those hills. And there's like a smuggler tunnel type situation that we can find our way through. I think that's our best shot in. Because, yeah, going through the front door, they're going to take our war machine part piece by piece to get at us.
And assuming nobody comes back for it, we do have a pretty good supply of Ichor here waiting for them as payment.
Second we leave, though, they're going to send a team, if they haven't already dispatched a team, to resecure it.
Yeah. Heavily damaged.
Maybe-
He only has so many security forces.
Yeah, that's what I was about to bring up. Maybe that'll lighten the load in the furnace. But that seems like too high of a priority for that.
Okay, so next steps, approach the fort on a scouting mission and see if we can find one of the underground sewage ways in.
Well, we don't
Gauntlet
have
can
to
just send a
find-
message.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Thane did ask us to tell him where Maggie is if we learn.
Sure, with all of their resources down there, they can open a back way in for us.
Alright, I'm sending prepared, so, and I didn't use the spell refueling ring today.
Okay.
So I can get one more third level slot
Okay.
and take care of that today, because I imagine tomorrow we're going to be fighting people about this. I don't know how
Also,
much time we're going to have.
I cut Vin off on the diagnostics check.
So, Vin, you will know that to repair Yama, you're going to need about 3 hours, and you will not be able to heal the war machine unless you buy parts the next time you're in a place that you can buy parts. So, you basically are going to use all the spare parts that you have to make repairs on this war machine. So you will have to buy, like, restock stuff to heal the war machine during combat shit that you usually do. So you're going to blow through your stock, and it's going to take 3 hours.
Yeah,
to
she'll
fix it.
she'll tell everyone, especially August. She'll be like, Gauntlet, I only have enough spare parts for this one fix. After that, we need to get more somehow.
Well, we're going to the fort, and it looks like the caravans are right after that, so it shouldn't be an issue. Do what you got to do.
If we're going to be doing a doom run, we're going to be using the gut grinder.
The knuckle dragger?
The
Knuckle
dragger.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What you meant.
So,
I do
yeah, we
have
need
one
parts
more
for that,
maybe
too.
Stupid idea.
Can't be worse than the idea I had for that Ichor workplace.
Go back the way we just came. There is a storehouse full of Ichor and war machine parts and a garage to fix it in that is not defended right now. At least not as well defended as it was. When we left, there was a handful of werevultures and redcaps still in there, and I think some of the redcaps chased us on that tormentor that got destroyed. which leaves a Bones crew, and we can make it back there before that Devil's Ride makes it to Fort Knucklebones, and they dispatch a war party down there.
I think we'll be burning the candle at both ends. I don't think I'm wary about resting there because I think they're going to show up while we're asleep, and we're going to be trapped in there. But I think it's worth it if we go there to do the repairs and get whatever supplies we can. Like if we can basically do these repairs for free and they just cost time, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I meant go right now.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I don't want to sleep there because 8 hours is more than enough time for them to send people out here.
Yeah, it might take 4 hours if they go on a direct route to get back.
Remind me, Jay. So we know there were war machines patrolling around, and we encountered some of them during the fight.
I feel like you took them out.
So we get the impression that there's probably not many war machines left.
Oh, war machines? Yeah, there was. Yeah,
there's a bunch in the yard.
There was a bunch in the yard. Yeah.
I mean, machine patrols.
None. You're sure that there's none?
I'm low, but I'm not empty.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold off of doing the sending for now to see if there's combatants there. If I need that instead.
Someone can patch me up. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I think we took a short rest, right? So
yeah,
we just didn't roll hit dice.
Okay.
Right? Am I misremembering that?
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
I'll take it.
Don't you have a song of rest or something?
Oh yes, similar.
What is it? You get like a extra. One extra hit dice.
3 extra. It's proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
All right.
Not to mention, if we get Chuck and Clunk up and running with Vin, I mean, does repairing this machine for battle ready status get even easier?
Oh, I forgot about Chukka and Clunk. Oh, I didn't think about that. They can probably get it done fast. They could probably get it done faster. Because they work like in tandem. They're like a pit crew, dude. Like they like throw shit at each other and stuff, but they can probably get the repairs done in 2 hours, I'd say.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, especially if you go back to a garage where there's tools.
All right. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if they can drive Yama, or I just don't know how big they are. If they can operate this big fuck off demon grinder.
Yeah, they can. They can drive it. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, if they can drive, and we can get. Oh no, we're towing Yama. I forgot.
For now, right? But when you go back, somebody's gonna drive it.
Okay, so tow Yama in, do the repairs at the garage. Maybe grab some Ichor just because we'll be there.
Grab whatever Ichor and spare parts we can. And then get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, that's what we're gonna do.
Love it.
All right, so the first thing I want is, well, I guess the demon grinder hasn't been running all day, so it's not even risking exhaustion on the vehicle. So yes, you guys would be okay. You're a little beat though. Let me get everybody to make because this is like going into the night, right? Even though night doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
this is like hour 9.
Yeah, and you have to drive back to where you came from after being beaten to hell and back. Like you guys were beat the fuck up. So let's get con saves from everybody. If you get like a 10, a higher than a 10, then you're good.
Wait, this is
Plus
like after
3.
this is after Vin does the repairs, right?
No, not yet. We're going back.
Oh, we're doing that first.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is the time to get to the place where we can do repairs.
Right. So August and Ophelia, you guys have exhaustion. Do I run exhaustion like how it is in the game? Where it's like -1 to checks or -2 to checks or something?
Now it's
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think you've been using the old rules up until now.
I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, that's the old rules. I'll do the new. I'll do
okay.
the new rules for this one. I'm gonna alternate, so just like
Yeah,
I got hybrid system
we're
going
play
on.
testing.
Right.
You had the fatigue system, which was
Right.
negative.
Right,
Mm,
right,
two
right.
or
And that was
whatever.
important. And I think that it's important for this system because I think I'm about to do a skill challenge, so it's more. It works better for a skill challenge
Yeah.
for this.
I like it too because it doesn't just make a skill challenge next to impossible.
Yeah, so we'll do the -2, I think is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
And a 5-foot speed penalty, just for the record.
okay. So you two are exhausted, August and Ophelia, which makes sense. You guys got pretty beat up. And London's young and virile, so he can recover
Cartilage in
quicker.
his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing cracks when I stand up.
Right. So, so we I want to do a skill challenge. So when you guys when you're pulling back up, when you're arriving back, you got Skiven, which is the name of the rat boss. You have him in the war machine.
That's
Okay.
where I
Yes.
put him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. He's raising hell. Interesting. I don't know how. Okay, this is gonna be a thing, maybe. Okay. All right. So,
Right.
what we're gonna do
Sorry.
is, yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to raise a question. Do we change our plans for what to do with this guy now? Because the original plan was we were going to stay here. Do we just let him go now?
Could we, with the manacles on, put him backwards on Keurig and slap the butt and send him off into the desert?
Do you want to do that?
Let's just arrest him. What are we doing?
I mean, look, I love the idea, but are we gonna kill this guy? If we manacle him out in the waste, we're basically sending him to death. So
I say
either
we
deal
just
with him now and not be cruel about it, or we actually do let him go.
let the bugger go. What's he gonna do? Worst case scenario, he links back up with whatever convoy war party they send down here, and if Rictus doesn't kill him for failing to protect the Ichor, then he joins back up with them, and we see him again, and one more chance to beat the shit out of him, and then we don't have to feel so bad about killing him next time, because next time we see him, we never made a promise to him that we would let him go.
I understand where you're coming from, Ophelia. I just don't want to create a pattern of us executing surrendered combatants.
I mean,
I
the only
agree.
thing I can say is that he would have killed us.
Yeah, I remember the Flaming Fists. They died horribly in Elturel, but pretty strong morals, and they held their word to that one were-rat.
If I'm gonna die down here, at least I'll do it with a clear conscience, London. Okay.
At the hands of that one fucking were-rat you let go in episode 63.
Well, here's the thing.
We might die down here, but we don't have to stay here forever.
I think
Ooh, good
Lulu
line.
will speak up and say, "You guys should just let him go."
Let the gods decide.
He's what do they call him? A scaver. He'll survive.
And
Let's
if he
give him some
stays
food
around
and-
here,
Let's give him some food and water and tell him to hightail it out of here. He can go in Kuruk for, I think, a mile or so. Get some distance.
just
Well,
send
we
him
should-
the opposite direction of Fort Knucklebones.
Even if he goes straight there, we're gonna pass him on the war machine in the morning. Like, he's not beating us
Yeah.
to the fort. So,
Forgot how big these sexes are. They're like 40 miles, right?
right. So,
So we'll give him a horse, food, water. Got to give him time to stretch first.
A
Can't have him
gun.
pull anything.
A
Yeah.
One
bullet.
Balls.
Okay. All right. So who unties him?
Tannis has the manacle key, so I'll be the one to do that.
All right. He tries to headbutt you again and just books it.
At least this time I was ready for it. So
Yeah. He tries to headbutt you again. He misses, tumble, runs. Doesn't wait for food, doesn't wait for water, doesn't wait for a horse. Gets the fuck out.
London in scout position, without an arrow in hand, traces him with his bow and like mocks letting one go as he turns into a dot in the distance.
hey, London,
Aye?
you know Django likes hunting desert rats.
Yeah, that's right.
Never mind.
Back.
Didn't we just talk about cruelty?
No.
All right.
Yeah, this is worse because that was for our entertainment if we're sending Django after him.
All right.
No, I'm just
So,
kidding. Okay. Yeah.
you guys want to storm the castle again?
hopefully this time it's a little easier.
So as you are on the approach, you can already hear plink, plink, plink of arrows as there's still some werevultures up on the top of the like the towers or whatever on the edges of the walls. We're gonna do a skill challenge. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes before 3 failures. I'll set the DC low, 12. What do you guys want to do? Kind of paint me a scene, right? So we gotta like bust through the gate and kill. There's red caps still here. There's a red cap boss that's still here, and they're gonna try to fight and kill you. We can kind of just make up the scene. I'm impartial on what we do, so we just gotta beat the skill challenge.
London can be leaning off out the top, pointing out where all the enemies are to the group.
Okay. What kind of check you want to make?
Perception.
Okay. Done.
16.
That's the one success.
Two up there. We got the boss down by the ground by the gate.
Is the gate open?
No, it's closed. You guys smashed through it, so it's broken. So yes, it is open.
Okay, cool. That answered my question.
I forgot about that.
If Vin can get inside the compound and kind of do her donuts
Yeah.
inside, Ophelia can jump out and fucking throw people underneath the war machine.
Okay,
to get
all
rid
right.
of them.
What kind of check you want to make?
Athletics.
All right.
just Fucking hucking people into the wheel.
All right.
-2 to this. Dirty 20.
Yep. That is a success. 2 successes. Who's next?
Can I just call out to whatever remaining enemies are seeing their friends get thrown into the wheels of a massive gut grinder? And just be like, run for your lives!
yeah. Intimidation, I guess, or persuasion.
Intimidation would be fine.
That's
yeah.
fine, yeah.
Be like, we'll kill you if you stay.
Easy.
26.
All right, that's 3. You got 2 more.
Jesus.
I'm gonna try and do survival, and like London's focused on calling out enemies, and I'm just like, there's a patch of ichor there, swerve, like don't do that.
I got
like,
you.
All the destruction we left in our wake,
Uh-huh.
like the minefield that this place has become.
Okay.
Just try and call out those spots.
Sure. Woof. All right, that's one failure. We
It's
still-
all fire. It's all fire.
We're sitting on
Yeah, there are
3
no safe
successes.
spots left.
Vin, what would you like to do?
Were we planning to blow it all up when we're done?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, right?
Ben, you can vortex warp Mickey out.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Oh,
that,
Mickey's
but
still
that's
here.
not part of the
Yeah.
skill challenge.
Oh, I can
though,
make it a
right?
skill. I can make it a skill, yeah.
Oh, then if that's part of the, I just
Yeah.
assumed it wasn't.
You
But
can.
but if that is, that's 100%
Yeah,
what she'll do.
Can you make me like an attack roll with your spell attack roll, please?
Spell attack, bro. You got it.
Yep, that's a success. Okay, we need one more success. You know what? I have one. I want Chukka and Clunk to do something. Or at least give them a chance. So, hold on, let me find their stat blocks here. What kind of...
Did we confirm that Mickey is friendly?
So what I'm gonna do, since we've kind of done
Enemy
everything,
of my enemy.
I'm gonna take everybody's thing and weave it into what happens, because it's kind of, we're all
It's like a
mixed
Mad
up.
Libs.
So yeah. So I'm just gonna take all the events because I got it worked out now. But I want, I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do this. Oh, they didn't. They failed. Shit. Okay.
Does that count as 2 failures?
No, just one. So you guys got to do something else. Somebody's got to do something else. That's all I had. Give me something else since you failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, all my stuff is like knowledge or people related.
I mean,
things and
spell
not
attack
environmental
roll.
stuff.
I can count on
Okay,
spell
so
attack
yeah.
roll if you want to do that. Anyways, I started blasting type shit.
Yeah, I guess can I do like I don't have daylight prepared, but can I juice a light spell enough that like them shooting at us
Is
like it's
blinded?
like shooting into the sun?
Yeah, sure.
But just like cast it on the war machine, so it's this
White light
massive
pouring in.
Gandalf coming over the hill.
Yes!
lights coming on.
Yes, perfect. Okay, yes, do that. Yeah, make a spell attack roll for me.
Yeah, wisdom save is the same as that. So
Okay. Oh my
There we go.
god, yeah, easy. Okay, so here's what happens. You guys, the red cap. There's 2 red caps at the front gate, and I'll say there's 4 red caps at the front gate, and they're like pushing the parts of the gate back up, and we just see them, right? And they're pushing the parts of the gate back up to try to fix it when they get run over. The gates push down and smash them, so they're toast, right? As you guys pull in, Vin's doing the donut, right? And Ophelia, you jump out with the hammer and just smash down on the red cap leader. And as he's trying to recover, you just grab him by the scruff and throw him underneath the war machine as he gets run over and turned into mush, right? Chukka and Clunk, they also jump out of the machine and they're trying to do like stealth attacks because they're like real stealthy. They kill one guy together, right? So it's not like the most effective thing ever, but they also like get their revenge. But the whole time the war machine is this blinding light. And the werevultures are like squinting their eyes, plink, 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 and they get picked off by like London shooting arrows. There's 2 up there. Shoot, right? And then what did Tanis do?
Please run for
Oh
your
yeah.
lives.
So Tanis, okay, Tanis is last. Okay, so then, Vin, you swerve the war machine, put it in park, run out, teleport Mickey out, right? And you can see this flesh golem demon thing. And there's this moment where it's looking down at you and you're looking up at him, and there's this tension there, like, is he about to smash my brains in? And then a red cap that you didn't see, Vin, is about to hit you with the scythe, and he takes a engine off the wall and just like hanging from the ceiling, takes it and just throws it, and you're like, oh fuck, it's coming for me, and it kills the red cap behind you, right? And then everything's on fire, people are running around, and then we just get there's like 3 red caps left, and they're standing there with their swords, and there's Tanis standing there with his he summons the blade with the golden energy, and he just says, run. And they're like, ah, and they drop their weapons and run. And that is that situation solved. That's how you do a skill challenge.
I like the image of them getting out of war machines to flee on foot.
Yes. All right. So, you guys are now so first of all, something that you have to handle is Mickey. He killed the red cap that was gonna kill Vin, and then is just kind of standing idly. What do you guys do?
Hey, big guy, you all right there?
No words. He does have an intestine tube stuck in his stitched to his mouth that goes around into his gut. So,
Chaka, Clunk, have you dealt with this fellow before?
what in the 9 hells is that? They'll say.
Yeah. Ophelia will say to it, we're going to go find Mad Maggie. We could use the help. Can you come with us?
Make a animal handling. I said what I said.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just stands there like a zombie.
Well, as long as he's not actively trying to kill us, we'll take it as a win, I suppose. If I take 1 step forward.
He's just standing still.
Oh. I don't know if this will help. I could try summoning Mad Maggie's familiar again.
Almost made it back.
Yeah, finally, I got the wall. He's almost there, and then
Yeah. Are you gonna do that?
to show him something familiar, maybe.
Maybe.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
I don't think
Alden?
that's a bad idea.
Well, this will take me 10 minutes.
All right, yeah, we got to get working, so I guess in the meantime, everybody else collect whatever spare parts we can, get vials of Ichor, chuck a Clunk in if you can start making this war machine drivable again.
So you can unload Yama off the back of the demon grinder, and then Chukka and Clunk will drive it into the garage, and they'll put it up on the lift, and they'll say, you know, I'm sure there's something like hit it or something is something that they've heard before. And Chukka's getting out to go pull the lever to lift the lift up, and Mickey pulls the lever, and the thing goes up because he pulls levers. That's his thing. So he just pulled the lever, and the machine lifts up. So he seems like he's not stupid, but he's programmed to do certain things and listen to certain people. So you guys can start working on the war machine. Vin, you do not have to make a check. I would make you make a check to see how long it takes, but Chuck and Clunk are literally experts. So it is no problem for them, especially in a garage where they have tools.
Yeah, on the machines they built.
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, they helped. Yeah. They built Yama in with Gunner. Yeah, so yeah, it is like their machine too.
When they're done or like kind of throughout, does Vin find any spare parts here of note?
Yeah, so everyone, so there's nothing, okay. Vin, you can make a investigation check with advantage because everyone is helping gather parts, I assume. Okay, so make an investigation check with advantage, and I can tell you a little Okay, so the War Machine parts that are here are high quality. All of them are pulled from War Machines that are relatively fresh and not so rusted and beaten up. So the stuff that you're getting, none of it is like can soup up your ride right now, right? But it is like the higher quality parts. So you are replacing older, crappier stuff with newer, better stuff, just for mild performance increase. So yeah, that's what you guys like. Just all the parts, everything. You can grab something off the wall, and that is a better part than you've seen in Fort Knucklebones.
Can we still have some of our spare parts for a further repair on the
Yes.
road?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
So you can repair your War Machine with the new parts that you're getting, and keep your supply, right?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that's what you were laying down.
Yeah, and I guess like grab a supply for the knuckle dragger for the Doom run.
You can also do that. Yeah, you can also do that.
Nothing else would be a nice present to either the Bloodhounds or the Blister Man or the Iron Fangs for their help.
Yeah, I forgot about giving this to the Bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds would shit if they got that. They would flip a freaking switch if you gave them that. That's a big deal. Because they run really crappy War Machines.
While we're moving stuff around and cleaning stuff up, does it look like there's any correspondence or any like area, like an office area?
So you can. Oh, I do have that. Hold on. Yes. Make an investigation check.
Oh. 5.
Sure, but it's fucking gibberish to you.
Gauntlet, I found this. I don't know what it is, but if we're looking for proof to rally the people against Rictus.
Yeah, I mean, no, you can just take everything and go through it. I guess now's the time if we have another hour or something.
Is it
just
like
an Infernal or?
So you guys go to the Ichor storage, right? This is where you find this. You can see that there is a tin sheet on the wall that appears to be some sort of rudimentary ledger, and it's written in. It's honestly written in common, but like London can't make heads or tails of it because it's fucking scribbled on there. But you're a little more well read, August, so you can kind of make it a little clearer. Basically, from what you can read on this, they have been slowly moving most of the Ichor back into the fort. So this is not even a quarter of what was stockpiled here. But there are mentions of 3 shipments to the fort that have been quote unquote lost.
Sorry, 3 or 4 you said, or 3/4?
3/4. No, I'm sorry. A quarter of the supply that was here is no. Hey, yo. Okay. There is a quarter left than what was. Right? So 3/4 of it is at the fort already. So they're not running dry no more. They've been slowly moving it out. 3 shipments have been lost, quote unquote, on the way back to the fort.
So Rictus was originally skimming off or intercepting these shipments. It's now a part of his faction gone rogue and stealing from him.
I've seen a lot of Gilded Reapers around here.
And the Bloodhounds hit one convoy.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
That's one of them. Yeah.
Do we just try to draw the Gilded Reapers here to collect the rest of what was lost of theirs as a gift, like some way that we could basically say this was us that gave it back to them. In case we
People,
ever run out of them.
people of the fort still kind of need this stuff.
I just don't see a way to get the rest of this acre back.
You actually can fit on the majority of the canisters in the Demon Grinder. It has a large storage capacity. But those are already canistered ones. The tank is not coming with you.
I think the best case scenario is Maggie gets put in charge again, and it's her people running this place instead of Rictus's.
I just thought it'd be really cool to set up like a big old illusion in the sky of Second Company Flaming Fist over this location, you know, but that's fine. We'll save it for them.
It's maybe not draw it back to us, but I do like the idea of high Gilded Reapers, free Ichor here.
Free Ichor. The free Ichor van. Alright.
Ophelia,
How much of this?
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No. If we're still on it,
I
we're
was
still
just
on
saying,
it.
like, how much of this Ichor do we really want to be carrying with us? Like, if we get into combat and like one of those things happens where like our war machine got on fire, which has happened twice now in the past 2 combats, like that would be bad if we had a lot of like Ichor on the war machine.
Yeah, I was just thinking like 2, just because we don't even use it that much, but just in case we need it, especially if we're gonna be doing a Doom run.
In the right hands, each canister can make like 10 of the little canisters that you jolt your machine with. You guys have no idea how to do that, but if you give it to the right person, they can make 10 of them.
And I'll take a few while we're here.
Yeah, I mean, I think 1 is good. I see what Tanis is saying about let's not turn our war machine into a time bomb.
Never want to do anything fun. Come on. Yep. Good idea. Just enough to get us out of a pinch if we absolutely need it.
So have we used Ichor once so far?
I don't think so. I think you were considering it when Haruman attacked, but I don't think you did.
Yeah, so I think 10 will last us long enough.
10 of the canisters.
Having an extra one to throw at somebody and then shoot with a flaming arrow, though, to explode, that could be fun.
All right. I'm coming
I
around.
think it was
now.
like 8d10 too, which is pretty significant.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like if we ever get the opportunity for another ambush, just having a canister that we could plant in the sand and then London shoots when the time is right.
Having a really bad idea right now. Could we modify the harpoon launcher into a Ichor canister launcher?
Yeah.
You take the harpoon, you stick a canister on the end, and you fire the fucking thing.
100%.
That would be the best thing ever.
Limited modifications too. It's pretty rudimentary as it is.
It was kind of actually built for that originally. They put the harpoon in after.
Okay.
Can London go up top, and now that I am assuming Vin and we got the area cleaned out, they're doing the actual repairs. Can London just go up to the top where we're being shot at before and keep an eye on the horizon and make sure they're not sending their reinforcements?
Yep. Okay. Ophelia, you get your spell off.
Yep.
There is a greenish, sickly looking imp that appears, covered head to toe in needles. And he's like,
Oh, no, not this again. What do you even want from me?
Don't worry, we're closer to Fort Knucklebones.
I was already
know how-
closer. Now I'm further away.
Do you know how to talk to Mickey?
Wait, The the golem? Maggie's golem?
The one standing right behind you.
Mickey! Hey, buddy! He like flies up to him, and Mickey sticks out, slowly sticks up this giant like demon arm, and Needles high fives it. Hey, what's up, good buddy? I thought you were dead.
We have good news, actually. Not just Mickey. We're pretty sure Mad Maggie's back at Fort Knucklebones, but we're gonna need some help.
Wish I was back at Fort Knucklebones.
If this is successful, this will be the last time I do this, I promise. We want Mickey to come with us to help, but we need some help with that. Can you translate for us? Tell him to follow our command until we get Mad Maggie out?
Well, he was made by Mad Maggie, and he only follows her commands. But you know, he's not dense. He can kind of sort of understand. Mickey, do the trick. And Mickey bends his knees and jumps in the air. Hey, Mickey! Yeah, that's it, buddy.
Inside the top, all the tools fall off the wall.
Yeah. So he's, he can kind of listen.
He didn't sound like he was listening to me when I asked.
Well, you're kind of a prick, so.
You're not wrong. Okay. Is there a better way to speak to him?
I don't know. Maggie just always says, do this, Mickey, do that, Mickey, and he listens. But when I talk to him, he'd be like, hey, Mickey! And he's always just so nice. Good guy, this Mickey.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
So maybe just don't be an asshole, and it'll be fine. I know that's probably gonna be tricky for you, but I think you can do it.
Okay. Mickey, if you would like to follow us to help get Maggie out, please nod your head.
He looks over at Needles. Needles is like, and Mickey looks at it and just slowly nods. One nod.
Splendid. We'll see if that works. Thank you, Needles.
Okay, so I have to fly back again now?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll probably be faster if you just hang with us.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking day at the park. Alright, see you losers later.
Salutes and flies away. I think he'll shift into a raven.
We summon you.
Fuck you. And he shifts into a raven, and the raven's like, one wing flaps faster than the other one, so it's a little lopsided, and feathers always just trail after him. He's a very gross-looking raven, and he flies away.
Well, we'll see him tomorrow.
Needles is slowly developing into a character. I didn't have a character for him before, but he's slowly coming together.
Needles is going to be in the final battle.
Yeah. That kind of shit is what's happening right now.
He's
And
this
Needles,
season's
Lulu, and Django
Jugashaki.
are the ones who carry the team.
Okay.
Pygmy warrior, here we go.
Yeah, Benjamin Pygmy Warrior. Yep. Okay. All right. So, is there anything else that we're doing?
So
Let's get out of
we're
here.
taking one canister on this thing, right? That's our plan.
Well,
And
we
we're
can change
leaving
it.
the rest behind.
If we can change it to a canister launcher, then we might want to rethink that, because each one of those canisters is now ammo. If we can modify the harpoon.
Like, kind of like, I wouldn't want to take more than two, though, because, so, like, an oh shit weapon would be like, oh god, like, we have to do something right now. But I still agree with, like, August, Brendan, like, we don't want to turn this thing into a bomb of...
And believe you me, I will make that a thing if it happens.
Yeah, if we're all at 20 health again and the war machine catches on fire.
What the fuck am I thinking? I'm just gonna go collect as many as I can and go to my amulet.
Amulet.
On.
Okay. I'll say, is there like a sort of rules about how big or how much your amulet can carry?
Well, it's whatever whatever I'm carrying goes into my amulet.
Right.
And my amulet is a 20-foot diameter room.
Okay.
So it's pretty big in
It's
there.
pretty big. How many do you reasonably want?
20.
You said Ophelia could carry 2 under each arm in the last session. So if that's what I can carry, then could I take 4?
Can
Easily.
we shove them into the bag of holding?
Yes. They are just big enough to fit in the opening. So remember, in my mind, they're the size of the Monster Inc. canisters, right?
Scream.
Mm-hmm. So they're this big, maybe. This big around, maybe. They might not fit in the. They might not fit in the bag of holding. It would be tight. I don't think it'll fit in the bag of holding.
If Mike Wazowski can pick up one of those canisters,
I don't think it can. I don't think it can fit in the bag of holding. I think it's too wide for the opening.
How much space you got in that amulet, Tennis?
A lot, but I can only carry 4, and which means I can only take 4 with me.
At a time.
He would have to wait till tomorrow to do it next time.
Per day.
You could lay down and we could stack them on top of you.
Just wrap your arms around. Like...
This is some D&D physics going on here.
I think he's right. 4 is probably the limit. I may be pushing it with 5. I can say 5 is even reasonable. Like, you got to bear hug them and then, like, have somebody toss your amulet at you so that it sucks you in like a Pokeball. But you can probably carry 5, I'll say, is the limit.
Okay.
All right, that's fair.
All right, then I'll hold 5. Hopefully, it can throw it at me. Go. What is it like? Tannis, I choose.
Choose you. Yeah.
I zoom in. I come back out a second later, and I got 5 in there.
Cool. There you go. All right. Anything else?
How's the armor looking, Ben?
They can be done whenever you guys are done.
That's all I can think of.
All right. The war machine is done. Chuck up, does a thing where he hits his hand on the hood, and Vin turns the key, and it cranks up, and you guys are ready to rock and roll. What's the plan?
I guess let's just try and find a good spot to rest for the night.
Okay. London, that's you.
Come on.
Guidance.
Okay.
There it
Already
is.
put it
Good,
on.
good.
27.
All right. You find you managed to track your way back to the exact same spot you were earlier.
Yeah.
So hold on. Actually, one more question: is Chukka and Clunk driving the knuckle dragger?
That's what I assumed, because they would.
Yeah.
Okay.
They would
Just making sure.
Their war machine.
Yeah. So
And they would stay with us. and convoy.
they're behind you. Yeah, as you guys go to park, they're right behind you. Okay. You guys want to get a long rest?
Desperately.
Okay. Who's taking watch?
Tannis will go first.
Next.
London can go second.
Next. Ophelia, I imagine.
Yeah, I'll do last.
Okay. I'm gonna say that there is no encounter for Tannis or London, so nothing of note happens. However, Ophelia. Double check something real quick.
Gets ambushed.
Yeah, so you would. Right at the end of your watch, basically. It's not quite time to wake everybody up yet, but you do see the trails of several war machines barreling towards the fort. Not the Fort Knucklebones, the Rictus's storehouse. And you can spot them in the distance. Not hard to miss because they're really gunning it. But other than that, there's nothing else. So you guys can get a long rest.
Thank God.
Okay. I think with that, we will take a break. I will see you guys in a minute. on test. You guys test?
Check.
Yep,
Test.
we're good.
Test.
Hello.
All right, we're back. You guys wake up from a long rest. What now?
Message.
Bloodhounds.
Whatever the leader's name was.
Oh yeah, shit! I was gonna do that the night before to save the spell slot. Can I
Okay.
still
Mhm.
do that?
Yeah, I think that there is a little bit of planning that needs to be done, so that can also be sort of during the night before as well.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're gonna contact Thane,
Thane.
I think it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
So contact Thane, see if there's a way to get into Fort Knucklebones without being detected, and give him the information on Mad Maggie that she's in the core, close enough to hear the generator, but not actually interact with it. Everything else leverages on that, basically.
All right, I have Mad Maggie's, and I guess we're gonna cut Mad. Maggie's in the furnace core. How can we get into the fort besides the front gate? That's 17 words. Is there anything else we want to add?
Do we want to mention the Icar?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Rated
Although-
storehouse have Icar.
In all, like, what's really changed? We fucked it up. They just went and reoccupied it. So we're back to square one, but we know where Maggie is now, so that's what we needed.
Yeah, that's what he asked for.
We're gonna.
But, like, they can't come and send bloodhounds to occupy this place. I don't want to send people into danger.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, we just need a way to get in. That's most important.
I mean, I'm
Alright.
sure that if we get in, there's gonna be somebody there to meet us. We can get them more details. Just be like, we're coming back. Maggie's in Fort Knucklebones. Blah blah. Is there a way in? Can you meet us there?
Okay. You want to send it?
Yeah, I can add, can anyone meet us outside?
Okay.
Is that good?
So,
Alright.
you send this message, and you get back Thane's voice, but not robotic, because it's like his thoughts. And he can express to you the fort is locked down, and he cannot get you in. Basically, his ways in, he cannot risk them for you guys or for anyone. But if you get in, he can help you.
Alright, well, not quite the news we were hoping for. So I guess now, yeah, we sit down and hash out how we're actually getting in.
Thinking out loud. Sneaking in. Obviously, we can't drive Yama in because everybody knows. We can't drive the demon grinder in because everybody knows. Could the Iron Fangs be of any help here? Could they try and smuggle us in their war machine?
Is there any way we can drive up and get the war machines in, or is this like 100% they're gonna shoot us or whatever on site if they see those two war machines?
We don't really know, but it's at a risk we're willing to take. Either way.
think the Iron Fangs could help, but we'd have to find a way to meet them. And as far as I know, the only two ways they go is to the track and back. So if there was a way we could meet them on that route, that might help.
We could look around for just another group of ore scavengers and give them a couple soul coins to smuggle us in. I mean, that's high risk, but
While we're thinking of that,
we're not a small group is the only thing.
option 2, we have Mickey. Could he provide enough of a distraction that we can loop in somewhere else while they're dealing with him? He would probably die, but
Maybe.
I mean, we got to go through one of the main gates, though, right? Like a distraction would have to be
Right.
like catastrophic.
My idea was just like, yeah, we could probably somehow sneak in on foot. It would still be difficult, but I think it's doable without the war machines. But the question becomes like, where do we stash the war machines?
I mean, with a major image from Tanis and a pass with a trace from me, we could maybe get close, put a major image of like sand dunes covering the war machines, and then go on foot with a pass without a trace.
I mean, we could just send Chuck and Clonk, one in Yama, one in the Knuckle Dragger. They could drive the war machines and keep them away instead of just hiding them. But that doesn't remove the fact that we're kind of just stranded in the open.
Yeah.
I mean, I could major image our another war machine over our war machine, but as soon as the people inspect it as we go through the Maw Gate, they're going to realize that it's not the war machine they're actually looking at.
and they're gonna recognize us. I mean, there aren't many other primees running around here.
I will say you're not necessarily celebrities. Like maybe some people would literally recognize your face, but mostly your war machine is what would be recognized, right? Like because everybody knows you from the death race. You were in a war machine. Most people were viewing from way away. You know.
All right, so I mean, if we have, Chuka and Clunk doing donuts in the desert until we can get a sending to them and be like, hey, we need a hot exit. And then we go in on foot, like we did the first time we went there. And I mean, we talked about Vin disguising herself to get into the storehouse. Is that on the table here? Like we cover up with, wasteland gear. Vin is, a goblin who's out there scavenging and looking to trade in the fort.
I mean, our Wastelander gear does cover up a pretty substantial part of our features.
We'd also just try to, when we're going through that gate, demand to speak to the Collectorate. And even if he does recognize us, we think the Collectorate is a good guy. So it kind of reduces the chances that if we are detected, he might just let us in anyways.
But with Thane says it's locked down, like I assume that means like no one in, no one out, right? So
I think Thane will express. He will say it's locked down. I think he'll also say they're hunting.
Could we... Another bad idea. If they have then war machines out, like hunting or on patrol, theoretically, could we commandeer one?
yeah, I was thinking either that or maybe posing as one of the people going out to the track. If I assume people are still going out to the track, that's one way in and out. That's the best idea I got.
Just go in with the crowd of one of the races, you mean? Doom roads?
Yeah. If we could somehow blend in with them or commandeer a vehicle or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Scrap League races are happening all the time, right? So if there's a crowd coming in from that, and we can just shuffle in with that crowd, that sounds like it might work.
Well, don't we need some sort of pass to get back in, like to show
Just
that we
not-
paid the price?
Steal someone's.
Ooh.
I don't know how extensive these documents are, but assuming it's just like a
Not
slip or a ticket
very.
or
Yeah,
something.
it's not very difficult.
Yeah, it's not the Berlin Wall over here. It's fucking drag races in the desert.
Okay.
It's not a horrible plan. Get dropped off a ways out from the races, walk it in, go into the bleachers, try and steal some. Do they get a chit to be like? you
It's
bought-
a tin slip.
right. Okay. So steal a couple slits and then sneak back in with the crowd.
I mean, how nimble are your fingers, London?
Not very. Pretty
Vin?
calloused.
What's her dexterity? It's not bad. It's
Okay.
like okay. It's
Like, do you have sleight of
serviceable.
hand proficiency or anything?
I'm not
No,
proficient.
no.
I get +5, but I'm not proficient.
But she is positive in dex.
What's your sleight of hand modifier? Metagame.
I mean, it's a 2. It's nothing special, but it's
Wow.
not negative.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your?
Hey, we can talk mechanics.
On a
that's
scale of 1 to 20, where every 2 represents a 1 in your scale.
Good.
London
Could
has
we get-
+5.
Could we get Chugga or Clunk to go in and just buy one and bring it out to us?
I
They
mean,
might
Rick
be
just
on
did
the-
order their kidnapping.
Hit list,
That's
yeah.
true.
Their names are probably up on the wall with ours, to be honest.
Well, we probably just want to keep them outside of the fort for now, right? Like, yeah, someone said like they could watch the war machines.
I mean, they're going to be our Uber in and out of here, I think. Drop us off so we
Okay,
can...
now we're really getting insane, but Vin goes in under disguise self,
Okay.
Okay.
gets as many passes as she can on the inside, comes back out, gives them to us.
Can you buy more than one ticket and go out with like a... Yeah, okay.
You can buy
Or
day,
just
you
get
can buy
one
day
and then we can
passes
do
for
our
your
best
friends.
forgeries.
Oh man, this is getting crazy.
But sending Vin in there alone is not something I like the sound of.
Oh,
I love it.
Iron Fangs. Send a message to the Iron Fangs. Tell them to get us tickets and just come out and meet us.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Or just stash them in a safe spot that we can
Yeah.
meet them.
I kind of like the idea of sending Vin in, but I mean, whatever works.
Yeah, Vin alone with the shield. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. We send our Artificer in.
I was emphasizing the alone part. You guys are emphasizing the Vin part.
I'm emphasizing the not Vin part that is currently inside of it.
Sounds like a job for either a rogue or a bard. Which none of us.
I'll kill one of you
Yeah.
guys. Come back.
Well, Vin does have some persuasion from the shield.
That's true. Well, I think if you can spell the spell slot, I'll just maybe getting the Iron Fangs to do us a solid is the easiest way out.
Yeah, Iron Fang seems like it could work. I mean, we could take a shot at the sending.
Assuming
Yeah.
they're not like busy or in a race or something. Well, while we start there, and then if they can't do it for whatever reason, we send Vin in to get tickets.
Yeah, like I am less anxious about Rictus killing Maggie out of retaliation now because of what we learned about her importance to the operation of the furnace.
Yeah.
So I think we can afford some of the time. I mean,
Should we just
notwithstanding
go-
everything else.
All right. Well, they're your spells, Gauntlet.
on that note, he.
If a third level spell can get us in there, that's cheap.
What do we do once we're inside? I mean, are we looking one step ahead, and that's the farthest we look ahead, though? I mean, what do we do with this? And like, we're inside. Cool. What now?
I think we get to the Bloodhounds and just get to a place where we can breathe without looking over our shoulders for a red cap.
The Bloodhounds would have a better idea of how to get into the core.
Yeah, exactly. There could very well be an entrance from their network.
I just want to make sure that we're not like, okay, we're inside. Now what?
Yeah, yeah. We've never
I'm good
done
with
that
this
before.
yeah, right.
As soon
I
as
mean,
we're
last time that happened, it did not turn out too well. So, 2 sessions ago.
You're all alive, so I mean, it wasn't too bad.
was a little hairy there for a few moments, but we made it.
I saw a video. This is way off topic, but I saw a video today where a dude was like, "Oh yeah, you guys can take a healing potion as a free action, and everybody gets
What?
one free action on their turn."
What?
And he was like, "Yeah, and I do that so that you guys I can dish out the damage, as much damage as I want to you guys." And I was like, "I do that without that." I'm like, I do that without the free fucking potion.
Let's do that
All
for
right.
Okay, so just to recap, we're getting the Iron Fangs to get you day passes, so that when you can go pick them up or what have you, and you're gonna sneak into the fort that way.
Yeah, like if they can leave them at a drop point,
Mhm.
and then we go pick them up, and then just, cover our heads in scars and goggles and stuff.
Okay.
And shuffle in with the crowd.
They check the passes, you know. You guys would be aware that they make sure everybody has their day pass when they go back in.
But they don't have like our names on them, right?
No.
It's just like, here's a pass with the name.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Mhm.
here's a
Right.
pass with the stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it
like
was.
that's why we want to get real passes instead of trying to fake them.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure all the detail, because you've done this before, but it was months ago. So I want to make sure that you guys are clear. Like, if you get the passes, they're still gonna check the passes before you go back into the fort. So it's not like you can kind of hide in the crowd and sneak I mean, maybe you can, maybe, but it's more likely that they're gonna be like, "Hey, where's your pass?" And you will have a one-on-one interaction with a red cap, probably.
I think that's the best we're going to be able to do.
I'm fine with this. I just want to make sure that you guys know.
There's
Okay.
nothing. I mean, this might be overdoing the disguises, but there's no one has enlarge reduce, right? No one can make like Ophelia smaller. So Ophelia is probably the most conspicuous one.
Worst case scenario, hopefully they can go invisible for a turn.
Or in the pendants.
What are
Nah,
the
I can only put me in there.
Oh, only you. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't want to go in the corpse pendant. Ew.
There has been a corpse in there in at least 2 10 days.
Okay.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't have any. I can do invisibility for 18 seconds, and that's it. Otherwise, no luck.
But that's just in case like you get busted, then you just go invisible and run through and
Yeah.
Yeah, if things get really hairy, the demon does let me cast invisibility for 2 charges. Summoning it is 3 charges.
We'll come to that
They
bridge.
have
when
3
we do.
total, but
Yeah, Vin also has it.
No, that's manifesting him. No, don't get it twisted. That's just manifesting the monster. You can cast invisibility without manifesting him.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
cast
so like,
those spells
did I
without.
read it wrong? Yeah, no, I can cast those spells independently, and then, but it's still from the same pool of charges that I used to summon.
Correct. But you would have more Like, how many charges do you have total?
3.
Oh, I see.
So I can either summon him or cast spells.
I see what you're saying now. My bad.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, so a few of us have invisibility, so, but yeah, we'll leave that as a last resort.
Yeah, it's also just an artificer spell normally, right? So
Yeah. And Vin's had it prepped. Just in
If we don't
case.
have to deepen my connection to the abyss, I would prefer that personally.
Okay.
Yep.
Get day passes from the Iron Fangs. Sneak in. That's the plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with it. Now what?
Fuck, I guess we drive, right?
Okay. All right.
Well, first of all, do they?
Mhm.
We send the message. Do they say yes?
Oh,
we
Do
yeah,
can do
you
this,
send
or-
the message? Yeah. That's...
Yeah, so I'll do that before we leave.
Okay.
We can make sure our plan will actually work. I guess anything specific you want to just say, or it's like, hi, we have a plan. We need day passes. Can you get us to them outside? Pick a drop point and let us know.
We'll reimburse them, or we can give them water, something for their trouble.
Yeah, and just you will be compensated. Just tack onto it. So yeah, I think that's under 25.
Yeah, I think so too. I just, you know.
Maybe
gotta
drop the
be
high
sure.
if it's not.
Yeah. Get this.
I just realized a fatal flaw in this plan. London has to
Oop.
succeed in a survival check to get us one square up.
What about Django? Is that like a red flag?
You can unsummon
You can
Django.
you can put him in your tent.
I mean,
Yeah.
Lulu
Oh, I
too.
see. You don't want to
Oh
unsummon him.
shit, Lulu.
Yeah.
We can just leave her on one of the war machines with the Kankus.
I think we have to.
Leave
There's
her
no way
with
we're
the
getting her
Kanku.
inside.
And if Mickey comes with us, he's gonna have to stay with the Kankus too.
Yeah, this is just the five of us. I feel.
And
Nothing
Django
else.
can stay with the Kenku too.
Okay.
That is the weirdest like dinner party ever.
Do we
Like,
want to leave them out there where they can get ambushed by Gilded Reapers or people making runs back to the storehouse?
I can put a major image over the war machine to hide it, and like if they post up, so the way up to the track is through like rocks, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
mountainous crags.
Mhm.
So if we can get up there and I can disguise it under like a crag or a rock or in a cavern and cover it, and they only leave if they're detected or something like that. And Vin could put an alarm spell over it so that we know if it leaves. At least it gives us like an idea.
How long
of
do
what's
those things
happening.
last?
My illusions last forever.
Until he casts it again.
No, forever.
No, until it's
forever?
dispelled.
Oh,
Really?
Cool.
Holy shit.
When you
Yeah, fourth level
upcast
spell.
major image.
Yep.
Oh right, they're
No
all
fucking way.
upcasted, right?
That's nice.
That's
Yeah, it used to
awesome.
need to be like 6th level, but they brought it down to 4th.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, everywhere we've left the war machine for a while, there's still an illusion of like a sand dune.
Cool. Okay. That's a good hiding spot.
So we
Alright, yeah,
could.
that's a lot more comforting. So
Alright, when you're there, Django, Lulu's in charge. Just do whatever she says and try not to get too rambunctious with the magpies, eh? Fuck, that's
Lulu, are
gonna
you
be
okay with this?
chaos.
Sorry, I'm reading. Hold on.
It's gonna be Chuck and Clunk fighting each other in the war machine, Django chasing them, and then Lulu like The babysitter clearly outnumbered.
Yeah, the 13-year-old babysitting 10-year-olds.
I'll say that because of the way, like, because Major Image is such a high-level spell, you could probably use it as a disguise self, because the disguise self is like a lower level, and like everything I'm reading from it, there's no reason you can't illusion on top of yourself, right?
Does it
Or
move
just
with
your
you?
face. You know what is stop? Nothing in this spell says you can't do that.
Well, you have to take magic action to cause it to move, which I guess
So as long as you're just focusing on it, it's done.
I would think it would be like jittery, like it would move like in steps. But
Nah,
if
it's
you're-
No, the spell
Major
says it.
Image, bro. It says it is. People could talk to it, and it will answer like realistically.
Yeah, you can alter its appearance so that the movements appear natural for the image.
Yeah, man. It's like,
Okay, it's just vague enough. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so if you do a
Yeah.
horse running, it looks like a horse running and not like a claymation version.
yeah, I think it's like this is the catch-all, right? It's like what we were just talking about, the hold monster versus hold person, right? Like this is you don't if you're spending that much high because what disguise self is what first level?
Yeah, first level.
Yeah, and this is 4th level. I mean, it's being cast at 4th level anyways. But, you know, this is like a 3rd level spell. So I could see how, yeah, this could be used as just to cover yourself in illusion. This is just a catch-all illusion spell. Cool.
Okay, so I could do that for all of us or just myself, is what you're saying? Because everything within 20-foot cube, but it might be
Yeah, like
hard
that
for
gets into
it
seeming
says-
territory,
it
and that's
says
a 5th level.
A creature, so you can
Yeah,
do
okay,
it to
okay,
one
yeah,
person.
yeah. Okay, so I could disguise myself. Or
Yeah, because
somebody
you
else
would
in this
be
group.
making an illusion over yourself, right? Because it says an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon, right? So I
Gotcha.
think
So if we do that
one-
for Ophelia,
one creature. You could do it for Ophelia.
It would have to be an illusion the same size as.
Yeah,
Ophelia.
bugbear or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. All right. I was just reading the spell. I know that I was distracted. Lulu. This is like an Iron Giant situation. Lulu's kind of buddy in with Mickey. She likes him. It's strange because Mickey looks like a demon, like he's made of demon parts, but there's something good in him that Lulu can sense, and she likes him a lot. So she wouldn't mind hanging out with Mickey, but does not really want to be left behind. She's really scared of this situation. She trusts the people that she's with, but she's scared to be left behind in this situation. The most powerful forces in Avernus are looking for her. Right?
yeah.
I just don't think it's worth spending another spell slot from Tanis just to bring Lulu in. I don't see that. We can't exhaust ourselves just to get into the walls.
I mean, his spells last forever, so we could just cast them now, and then he could rest on the way there.
Are we
I
gonna
feel
be
like
more
there's
than a
more. Oh, go ahead.
short rest? Never mind. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I get like as written that makes sense, but at the same time, like Tanis has to make these things move, right?
Mhm. You have
it's,
to think
kinda
about
hard,
it,
like,
true.
Focus
can I,
on it.
Like,
Action
can I
every
focus on
time.
like making 5 people talk at the same time, like realistically? Like,
Mm.
it feels like for me to do it, like I just make it look like myself, or make it look like I'm talking. You know,
Oh, it's concentration, guys.
Yeah,
it's not concentration for me.
It's not
Spell lasts
higher
until
level.
dispelled
right.
without requiring concentration.
without requiring
level.
concentration. That's insane.
It is.
So that's
Not
literally why
giving
I
you
took the spell.
concentration is so fucking crazy.
Keep that in mind for your NPCs.
Jesus
4th level major
Christ.
image. It's permanent now.
I mean, I can just break magic whenever I want. So, all right. What? So we're leaving Lulu. She's
With the
not.
magpies
She's not
in the war
pumped about
machine.
this, but she will do whatever you guys say, as she always has.
Yeah, I mean, we'll express to Lulu, like, I don't like this idea either. It is the least bad option we have.
What if, what if you guys don't come back?
I'm not gonna let that happen. Somebody will come back.
Okay.
Don't worry, Lulu. If things start to get hairy in there, I'll be the first to bail on the team and make sure I get back to you, okay?
Okay.
Can't leave you and Django behind.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Django will give her a big ol' lick upside the
all right. All right. So we're gonna drive the war machines towards the track,
Or track.
right? I mean, the track. There's like 3 mountains in this range, right? Fort Knucklebones is the big one, and then there's the other mountain right next to it is actually a big bowl, and that's where the death races are. So you guys are gonna try to like skirt around, and I mean, you are just like 2 war machines approaching the fort. Is there any sort of
Like, as soon as it's reasonably within eyesight, I think we can park and hop off and just hoof it on foot from there.
Okay, so you're gonna be out of sight of the fort, like not out of sight, but like where they can't see you.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be
Park.
like a 2-hour walk.
Okay, all right, now I'm with you. Okay, okay, all right. London, I need you to guide us there, straight, and you're going G17, eh? You need to be F16 to be
Yeah.
at the fort.
Yeah. Come on, guidance. 23.
Okay, easily enough. Oh, here, I gotta check some stuff. Nope, no encounter. All right. Boom, you made it to that hex.
Sweet.
I need 1 more for the end of the day, basically. And you could. This is still within.
12.
It's not. That's not good.
I get expertise next level. Maybe I'll put it up. Unsurvivable.
Hold on. Let me look at my. Slots. Surrounded by 6 other hexes, so you roll a d10. You lucky sons of bitches.
Let's go.
You lucky motherfuckers. All right, so you make it to the next hex. Let me check one more thing. No encounter again. God dang it. All right. You make it within a reasonable walk to the fort with Chaka and Clunk and Mickey in the Demon Grinder, the Knuckle Dragger.
Oh, we forgot to play out the messaging the Iron Fangs.
Oh, yeah.
I would have wanted to do that before the drive to get them some time to set it up, but I got 20 words here. Can you get us day passes and leave them at a drop point outside the fort? You will be compensated.
Okay. Are you pooping? Done. They will...
Thank you.
There you go. They will respond... Don't come to the fort. They're looking for you. They will do what you ask, and they will give a very rudimentary this rock at this location, and that's like the majority of their thing is like this specific location is where we'll drop it for you. So they'll do it.
Just try to write down the exact words.
Yes, and you will be able to find it. They'll give you like it's like this rock under this on the way to the track. So that's where they'll do that. And during your time, they probably did it. You're not sure. Okay, so you're far enough away. Now what?
This is when we park it and leave it.
Yeah, do we want to set an illusion here? And then, Sanus, do you want to take a minute or an hour to get that spell slot back?
A minute. For sure.
Yep.
We gotta go quick, so yeah.
So you can make it look like a sand dune or what have you, easy. Blend it in easily.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cast Major Image, just put a big old rocky outcropping over this thing, and
Chaka will say, keep the motor running, will you? To, I think, imply that he's going to keep the motor running, just in case.
And do you want to put a alarm spell around this so we know if they leave, and that way if something hits the fan, we know?
She could do that. Do we have the 10 minutes to spare?
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
For this, definitely.
It's done.
Okay. Anything else?
However, Tanis was like making his major image so the thing or War Machine blends into the sand.
Mm-hmm.
London's gonna try and do the same thing, but on us. I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on the 5 of us, so I don't think it like reads us with shadow as much. It just
No,
makes our
sand.
Like,
I think there's like a sand
that's exact. Yeah,
sort of veil.
like wispy, like sand dunes blowing, and our Outlander gear just catches it just right. It's really tough to.
Okay. All right. Done. Where to?
Guess we'll go pick up those passes. I mean, London, you're quiet, you're fast. Do you want to? We'll maybe hang back a bit so it's not as conspicuous. You run and grab and come back here.
Yeah, sure, makes sense.
Like we'll be within eyesight of you, but.
Gotcha. Yeah, bleachers, rock underneath to the left of that thing. Got it.
Okay. So I will say that you guys can travel 2 hexes in a day, right? That's how many you've been traveling, or is it 3?
2.
2, right? Yeah. Okay, 2. So you get. So this is the end of the day, technically. There are a few stragglers coming back from the track, but it's relatively empty. Not many people are actually going back and forth to the track. The spot that they have dropped it is not on the track. It is en route to the track, right? So you don't actually have to go that far to the track. They probably picked it up because you messaged them in the morning. They probably picked it up in the morning when they left, dropped it off on the way, went to the death races, came back. So London, I want you to make a stealth check, as there are a few straggler scavers walking.
Okay. 37.
Invisible. You lift up the rock, the basalt sort of rock, because I imagine all of this is like basalt with like lava pools and stuff, because there's an inactive but slightly still active volcano. You grab the tin slips. I think they might have got 6 of them because they might have thought Lulu was coming. But they get the slips for you guys, and you can make your way back to the crew. Yeah.
Put them in my cloak and sneak back.
Mhm.
Yeah, just exactly what they said they were. Good job, Bloodhounds. We have an extra one too. You can hold on to a gauntlet. It's looking a little sparse by the gate, though. It's not much of a crowd to sneak in with, but it's not completely empty at least.
Alright, I think we just don't speak unless spoken to. You know, 1-word answers, keep it brief.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Do our best.
As you approach the fort, it is reminiscent to your first time as you see it in the distance. But from what you can see, there are 3 or 4 war machines that circle the fort. There are also longer lines at both gates than usual. And there is about double the red cap presence. You guys approach the fore gate, right? The walk-in gate. And there's that long line of scavers that you're familiar with. Everybody dragging their sleighs and stuff like that. Not everybody. Some people have day passes, right? Because they're coming back from the death race like you guys are. You get into the building without much issue. Although there are like, we're talking 8 red caps just on top of the gate looking out. Can everybody make me a stealth check real quick, actually?
Go ahead and guidance Ophelia, just whatever bonuses we can get.
I will.
Oh, I
get it.
wonder. I did not think of this at all, but I wonder if it would have been better to switch the armor model. But
Yes, you
whatever.
can. You've had plenty of prep time. The prep time has been kind of amorphous. Wow, Ophelia.
Hmm.
You don't get that plus 10. I mean, you can get the plus 10 if you would like, but London didn't get it earlier, which is fine. You would have cast it when you want, but here's my thing about it. Pass without trace works when you're sneaking through a place, not when a bunch of people are looking at you.
I was gonna say I probably would have dropped it when we're like approaching.
I
the
thought
gate.
that
Otherwise,
was the case.
Looks like you're like casting a spell on yourself, like as you're
I
going
thought that
in,
was
so.
the case. Okay.
So
You-
no
you
plus
sh-
10.
Okay. All right. So here's what happens.
Let me just get my stealth. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so we'll do it so she doesn't get the disadvantage. Like,
Okay.
She'll go back to the infiltrator.
So it is still a 6 though.
Well, yes. Terrible roll. Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
I added the pass without trace.
Fantastic. So you guys are waiting in line. And there's a goblin in front of you who is talking to a bugbear. And they seem to be like a 2-man crew, like they're dragging a sleigh together. And you guys can see red caps are pulling people to the side. And they're heavily checking their shit. Before they were like pulling people out and stealing shit from them. Like you guys remember Rictus's rule, how he does stuff, the red caps with the iron masks and shit. This is twice as bad. The guy in front of them, he's like a scrawny little scaver. He gets like tossed to the ground, and they're throwing all his shit out of his like sled. And the goblins say they're looking for a crew. They ain't saying names, but Redcap's been taking people aside and asking about racers, asking about who's riding with who. And the bugbear slaps him upside of the back of the head. He's like, "Shut up! I don't want any trouble." A redcap will approach London. Path, please.
Nervously give it wordlessly.
Looks at it. All right, move along.
Like lets out a quiet side and scurries in quickly.
Goes up to Tanis. Pass.
Hand it over coolly without shaking.
Looks it over. Get moving. Goes to Ophelia. Pass.
She plays it a little too hard and throws it in his face.
Okay, he stumbles, catches it. There he goes. All right, pass. But he doesn't even finish saying pass when a red cap will say, "Hold! You! This lane! Come on!" And he's going to shift you to a different lane where they're really inspecting shit.
Okay, so who's in already?
So Tanis and London have passed through. Ophelia gets stopped. Hey, you two! Yeah, you two! And he points at August and Vin. This lane! And you guys get also pulled into the next lane.
It's like, oh, this again. All right.
So it seems that the red caps are inspecting the goods, but it doesn't seem like they're inspecting the goods themselves. It's as if they're looking for something between them. The red cap will take, like, there's a separate line, right? And you have to kind of wait in this line. While that is happening, Tanis and who has passed through London, what are you guys doing?
All right, I see this happen, right?
Yes. It's like almost
how-
immediately after you.
How cloaked is Ophelia?
I mean, she's wearing her
I'm
duster gear.
scarf up, I imagine, you know.
Mm,
All right. Can I cast Major Image on Ophelia's square, and basically Ophelia's square now makes it look like she's a bugbear, and I'm watching her intently to try to mimic the motions of her.
Can you
mouth.
make me a sleight of hand check to get the spell off?
Oh shit! Yeah.
she's already
There's
been
verbal and
spotted, it's
there's
gonna be-
verbal and somatic stuff to this. Let me double check.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, verbal, somatic, and material.
Yeah. I was trying to fucking.
All right, so you're about to cast a spell, and a red cap with an iron mask. He says, "Get moving," and he like pushes you, like you need to leave. We're not. There's no waiting around. You got to go.
Rude, but okay. I'll keep moving
Mhm.
and be like, London, they're fucked. I'm your gauntlet now.
Second in command, yes! Finally! This is what it's all been about, baby. You put in the hours, you move up the you start down there, and then you're second in command. Just like it's that easy.
Okay.
That
All
uses
right.
my spell slot, then I assume.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it
You
doesn't?
don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you don't get it off. So
So
There-
who's doing the inspecting?
So there is a series of red caps, and they're not pulling you into the inspection bays like how normally. They have a separate area that is like cordoned off, and they're taking these people in and questioning them and going through all their shit. There's a couple people ahead of you, so if you have a plan, there's 3 of you in a group together, kind of. So like London, August, Ophelia, and Vin are all together, so you can make a plan because there is a line. So what you guys? There you go.
He's gonna whisper to whoever. I guess August is probably behind her.
Mhm.
And then run.
Where? The more red caps? How many soul coins do we have?
10. That's it.
Think of
Any
anything
ideas?
else?
Bribery.
Bribery, or we run and turn invisible. That's all I got.
Ophelia can't turn invisible for long enough to get away, though.
I can fly.
Very inconspicuous.
Yeah.
I know nothing else. We have nothing else.
Looks like we're raw dogging it.
Should have cast disguise self.
I mean, if we get made or they try to take anything we can't do without, I think we're just gonna have to say fuck it, go crazy, and make a run for the tunnels. And hopefully lose them there. Or at least
So,
bottleneck them to limit their numbers.
Jay, just to get this in my head.
Mhm.
So, when they're pulling people away to question them, go through the bags, is that in an open space or is that like inside of
No,
a structure?
it's in the main. So the room itself is this big room, and it is sectioned off with walls, like like a DMV, right? Where there are different bays where people are like getting their goods inspected. But you guys have a pass, so there's an imp that walks through and collects passes. There is a second line next to this line where they've made a section that's out in the open but has been cordoned off with like chains or something, like where it's like a don't pass this line while people are being inspected kind of shit, right? And they're inspecting stuff there and questioning.
So it's like TSA at the airport, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so point I'm trying to get to is we're not being taken away to separate
No.
rooms. We're all staying together.
Yes.
But if they do start questioning us and they do start going through, we can try and just we can try bribery, but if not, it'll distract and run.
Yeah, I think we try tossing them 2 or 3 soul coins, and if they go, maybe as much as 5 if they're gouging us.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, we
Do you want to
teleport
present
out of there and
yourselves as
run.
a group, or do you want to go solo?
I think we
I
have
was
to do group
thinking-
if we're gonna bribe our way through because I have the soul coins.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a group of 5, right? So this
Mhm.
does help a little bit.
Mhm.
Not 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking we could go in separately like before this, but now that we're getting pulled aside, we might as well, stick together.
Okay, so you're gonna stick together. All right, that's fine. You can't. There are people getting pulled in pairs and stuff because they came in together, right? All right, so that's fine. So it comes to being your turn. Go into this cordoned area, and there is 2 red caps with the iron smiley face masks. And one of them says, "All right, what's your names?"
Hang on, I'm looking up the name that I made.
Long pause.
Vin is like, she tries to like speak without that accent. She's like, my name is Gaza.
Okay.
Ophelia does kind of the deep 30 draconic. No, not draconic. Hang on. Not that. But deep, pretend
Yeah.
voice. Crick Flick, Jackseed.
Okay.
Josh Hart.
Okay.
What is
My name's
Ophelia's fake name? I don't know how to spell that.
This is the perfect episode to use my fake name. I'm not even in it.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I would not have guessed.
All right. He says, "What's your reason for coming to Fort Knucklebones?"
Got a good drink.
Where'd
You
see
boys
it
look
at?
thirsty too. And she's gonna pull out of her bag 4 bottles
Oh,
of rot gut.
there you go. Okay,
Gut rot.
cool. He will. Oh, right. He'll take them and toss them to his friends. Like he does not give a single flying fuck. They take them away, and those bottles are gone. That was did not work so very well. You 3 coming together.
Yeah, we're also coming to bet on the scrap leg. She kind of elbows Ophelia to procure the soul coins.
We're just looking to get in quickly. We got business,
You
we can make this
racers.
quick.
We're just scrappers.
All right. 3's a big group for scrappers, but not too big.
It's rough out there.
You been out in the waste then?
Don't range very far, but yeah, between here and the river.
Seen any primies out there?
No, we try and keep our distance from others.
If we would have seen him, we would have picked him off and picked him clean.
You'll say in Infernal. You seen any racers? Luckily, some of you speak Infernal, so
No.
you're caught up.
Yeah, Vin will like immediately respond.
That's
in
that was
Infernal and be
that was
like-
part of the test, right?
Yeah, she'll say something like, only if you count the hunks of metal we see rolling around, war machines she's seen randomly.
You seen anything unusual at all? Anything at all?
I mean, we've seen some golden war machines out there, but that's about it.
Where?
Little contra disword of here.
You coming back from the races?
We left a couple days ago. Not today's race.
He holds up the pass. This is today's pass.
Whoops.
You got a follow up for that?
Nope.
Wait, what is it? The whole ruse that we were? I don't even know how he would slip up on that. What wasn't the whole ruse that we were here to see?
No, he was
for
going to ask
days?
us who won, or
Yes, he was.
follow up
He
questions we
100
couldn't.
fucking % was gonna ask that. Yep. All right, come on, save face, boys. We got to do something.
Well, I think we had our fill to drink and we were getting bored, so decided to come back. We didn't say who won.
You blame us for trying to make some business. This shit's hard nowadays. Water rations. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to survive if you're not constantly finding new sources of income? We're just trying to live out here.
I need deception checks all around. Because I think I might be smarter than this red cap is. I can give one person who is a really good advantage, so don't everybody roll. Who's the best?
Deception.
Probably Ophelia, or unless Vin has
Vin,
stuff from
I
her
think
shield.
Vin-
Yeah.
Isn't Vin?
No, it's persuasion. She's
Hold
got-
on.
or-
Vin, let's take a look at this shield real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Because I
take a
feel
look
like
at
the
it 'cause-
shield might save you a little.
Well, there is whispers of betrayal.
So Whispers of Betrayal, it like you mind control them to fight other people, right?
Yeah. They turn against each other basically. Like an enemy turns against an ally to the enemy.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Where is it?
What
Magic
about
item?
does it? Is there anything with deception? Like I thought there was, but I didn't.
felt
mark it
like there
down.
was. There was.
I think you got a boost to your deception.
Let me see. It does
I have a
not
3,
say.
but I'm not proficient in it.
It actually does not say
Yo,
anything about.
check this out.
deception.
The first sentence of Whispers of Betrayal is like, as an action, you can command the shield to telepathically influence an enemy, forcing them to question their allies' loyalty. Right? So if we don't get into the bear down on the mechanics, you might can just... Oh my god, you have fucking suggestion.
I do have that as well.
It's with no concentration.
Well, the only thing
Just
is those
blast this
charges don't-
motherfucker.
those charges. Hold on, those charges don't come back, right?
No, they do. Oh, I
think
didn't
it
put
was
I didn't put where they reset. Okay, they reset on a long rest like all charges do.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I didn't think of that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll write that
that's
down.
my
Hold on,
fault.
real
That's my
quick.
fault. I didn't add that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, suggestion is her only way out of this.
Yeah.
Suggestion's huge, actually, because I was like, dude, I feel like the shield has some kind of mind control shit. He does.
But, like, I didn't see anything for the persuasion there either, so.
Yeah, that's a corruption thing. That's levels of corruption, which I have somewhere else.
Okay, hold on. Flames of hatred.
Suggestion:
No, I
2
forgot.
charges last an hour with no concentration.
Oh, I had the charges anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah. I was just looking. I have so many so many like resource macros, but
All right, so you want to use that?
Dude, I mean, now or never, right?
Yeah. So what do
Shit.
you want to just be like these? We're not the droids you're looking for, type shit, or what do you want to suggest to him? Let us through.
I think Vin will say something like,
Listen, all right. We had a long day scrapping. Might have grabbed the long pass. We might have grabbed the wrong pass. Maybe you just cut us some slack. All right. I mean, we can make it worth your while.
Okay. What kind of can we get a suggestion? Pull up for me. I
It's
don't.
gotta be wisdom, right?
I think so.
did I?
You don't have the spell on the thing.
Yeah, I didn't put it on
Yeah,
because I
it's
wasn't
okay.
expecting to actually use it. But
It's okay. It's okay. I wasn't.
Yeah, wisdom save versus the charmed
Yeah,
effect.
can we get the? Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
what I
thank you,
want.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and he's not like immune to charm or anything, so it's a wisdom save. And it's DC 18 because that's the shield. Done. So the eyes on the shield flare red, and his eyes go black, like with pools of black spill into his eyes, and he says, "All right, you're good to leave." And he'll take your passes from you and just immediately let you slide.
All right, and we fucking make tracks.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here before some of his buddies start asking him what the hell that was about.
All right. You guys make it into the fort.
Oh my god, fucking sweating.
Catch up
Got
with.
so long.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
disappear.
Looking dark alley, something out of
Mhm.
public view.
Yep.
Yeah, what is it, like Ashfinger?
So you guys kind of have to, you kind of have. Oh, I'll pull you over to Knucklebones here. So you have to cross the grasp to make it into the fingers, right? And you can see in the distance the Iron Fang's garage, and the Red Caps swarm it, dragging the Iron Fangs out by their collars and hair. One of the Fangs shouts before a blow from a hammer from one of the ironed, masked Red Caps smacks him in the face. Inside, the garage is being torn apart. Tool racks ripped from the walls, parts dumped and scattered, work tables overturned. Red Caps tear open crates, smash panels, and jab spears into piles of scrap. They're searching with frantic, destructive purpose. Nothing is put back. Whatever this place was, it's being reduced to wreckage in minutes.
Can't worry about that now.
Gotta keep
Get
moving. We'll
safety.
give him a demon grinder to make it up to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you guys headed?
Underground tunnels.
Yeah, that where we met that bloodhound.
Okay.
To let us down.
So you go back
Probably.
through Ashfinger. There is a heavy Red Cap presence, but because it's a city, I'm not gonna make you make like stealth checks because there's lots of people around.
Yeah, I just want to be mindful of the same red caps,
Mhm.
like seeing the same red caps in multiple places,
I
like if
understand.
we're being tailed.
You don't think that you are. You go back to where the Bloodhound entrance was. It's covered with scrap and trash. The entrance is. There's no one around it.
That's fair, but we would have remembered where we came out because it was raided.
They led
sealed
you.
it up,
They
and
led you
then-
back out the same spot.
Oh, the same spot.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they just walked you around in circles a couple times before leading you back out.
As we get to that drain,
Mhm.
I feel like for the entirety of leaving between the grasp and Ashfinger, Tannis would have been hanging in the back, and as we get there, I think he would have finally stopped and be like, "Is this who we are? Do we not just see the Iron Fangs getting dragged out, beaten for helping us, and we're gonna do nothing in response?"
We're not doing nothing. We're getting rid of the one who's doing it.
Let's assume that they live through the night.
So we need to do this now.
Go
Right
get a
now.
war
What are we
machine
gonna
out
do
of it.
right now that doesn't include saving them?
What are we gonna do? Start a fight in the middle of the fort?
Which is also super
and
against the law.
fuck everybody? Yeah, fuck everybody over? I know what you mean, Tanis. Trust me, I do. Things can only get worse if we intervene now.
No, it's wrong. It's not right to let them. We've put them in that position. We fucked them. They're paying the price for our mistakes now.
And the sooner Rictus is out of power, the sooner they're safe again.
So where do we go next to find the Bloodhounds to get this over quick?
I don't like the idea of being exposed above ground while we search for our place, and more redcaps can grow suspicious of us. So I mean, I can try reaching out again.
Do we just go to the... We're in Ashfinger, right?
Correct.
Do we just go to the drop?
Can we just
Well, they
go
had
to
tunnels
the
there.
sewer entrance we went to last time?
You are
We're
there.
there right
It's
now.
covered up.
Drops
Yeah.
closed down, isn't it?
The crags
Right.
are.
Caps
Was
closed
closed down.
Correct. Gotcha.
I think reaching out is going to be the next one. Don't let. We need them to tell us where to go.
I will cast Sending to Thane again.
Mhm.
Say, we made it inside.
In the middle of that, you get pelted in the head with a rock. It's not very hard. It's not a big rock. It's like a little pebble.
I'll look around and hope at the Bloodhound.
It is.
Let's breathe a deep sigh of relief. And
He's
Kinda
sitting up
look
on top.
around
He's
and-
crouched on top of a building.
yeah, I'll just kind of look up and then try to make it seem. I don't want to draw attention to like, hey, what's this?
He leaves.
And
He starts to walk
we'll start. Yeah,
away.
we'll follow.
Thane is like, "Did you have something you wanted to say?" You don't have to get the
God damn
spell
it.
off.
Okay.
You don't have to get the spell off. So you are led away. This guy's jumping rooftop to rooftop, which isn't like the most strangest thing in the world. People kind of live up on the roofs and all kinds of stuff, so it's not the weirdest thing. But he takes you like almost to the edge of between Rustfinger and Ashfinger, so kind of in the grasp a little bit. And he disappears in some shadow behind like a cliff edge. And as you turn the corner, you will see Taza, the bloodhound shaman lady. Just standing there, kind of leaned against the wall.
Can you help us?
You real idiots. Whole fort barking your names now. Warden gotten red caps, scuffing everyone down. Real idiots. She says again.
Get in line, matey. You're like the third person to call us that today, so whatever.
What were they doing before then? It was always bad. We're trying to make it better.
Thane said you coming. Said if you live, you come looking for the pack. Thane be wanting to hear yous. Follow me. And she will take her like staff thing that she has and stick it in the ground and like jump on top of a building.
Is the entrance up there?
She's gone.
Nope.
You follow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
She will lead you back through Ashfinger to another sewer grate pipe thing opening. And she will meet you there. There are 3 or 4 bloodhounds waiting around that area. The dogs. You are led inside of the pipe and disappear into the darkness. That's where we're in the session for today.
Good job, guys.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you all on the next dive into the descent. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell,
Farewell,
adventurers.
adventurers.